Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will dive into the thrilling developments unfolding in Port Charles, where some residents are jetting off to distant locales like the mysterious Five Poppies, while others eye a potential relocation to the bustling streets of Washington, D.C. This week promises a whirlwind of emotions, reunions, and high-stakes decisions that could reshape lives forever. Let's break down the 3 pivotal moments you won't want to miss, each packed with tension, heartfelt revelations, and unexpected twists that keep fans on the edge of their seats. First up, the long-awaited quest for Britt Westburn takes center stage, as Jason Morgan finally commits to tracking her down amid her battle with Huntington's disease. Initially, Jason had chosen to honor Britt's desire for solitude, stepping back to let her face the illness on her own terms in the remote haven of the Five Poppies, a secluded retreat known for its serene landscapes and healing hot springs. Nestled in a foggy valley that's become a sanctuary for those seeking escape from the chaos of everyday life. But recent events have shifted his resolve dramatically. Liesl Obrich's overwhelming sorrow, as she grapples with the pain of losing her daughter to this relentless condition, has been a powerful catalyst, her tearful pleas echoing through Port Charles like a haunting melody. Adding to the urgency is young Rocco Falcone's innocent yet insistent curiosity about the woman who gave him life. His wide-eyed questions pulling at Jason's heartstrings and reminding him of the family bonds that transcend time and distance. Jason himself harbors a deep-seated longing to reconnect, fueled by memories of their shared adventures and the unspoken connection that once defined their turbulent romance. With Anna Devane now fully on board, offering her seasoned expertise from years as a WSB agent, she delivers a stern warning on Monday about the potential dangers lurking in the shadows of the Five Poppies, perhaps hinting at shadowy figures from Britt's past who might exploit her vulnerability. This cautionary advice propels Jason into action, leading him to summon Alexis Davis later in the week. For mysterious reasons schooled it involve legal protections for Britt, or even custody insights related to Rocco. By Friday, Jason is fully embarked on his mission, racing against time to reach her side. Yet, the drama intensifies right from the week's start when Britt faces a dire threat, possibly from opportunistic intruders drawn to the retreat's isolation, or remnants of her family's complicated history with espionage and betrayal. We can only hope Jason arrives before it's too late, as the stakes climb higher, blending elements of romance, redemption, and raw survival in this gripping storyline that explores themes of love's endurance against the backdrop of terminal illness. Shifting gears to the second major highlight, Drew Kane's path crosses with Willow Tate in a charged encounter on Tuesday, marking their first real interaction since the ill-fated wedding that crumbled under the weight of secrets and betrayals. This meeting isn't just a casual run-in, it's laced with unresolved tension from their fractured relationship, where Willow's health struggles and family revelations had once pulled them apart, like threads unraveling from a tapestry. Drew, ever the resilient former Navy SEAL with a knack for strategic thinking, uses this moment to reflect on his life's direction, perhaps reminiscing about the quiet moments they shared amid Port Charles' constant turmoil. By midweek, he drops a bombshell declaration that could alter everything. Might it be a bold confession of enduring love for Willow, admitting that despite the heartaches, his feelings have only deepened like roots in fertile soil? Or could it pivot to matters involving his daughter Scout, the bright-eyed girl who's become his anchor in a sea of loss? Drew has already confided in close allies about his intentions to uproot Scout and start fresh in D.C., envisioning a new chapter in the nation's capital with its vibrant museums, historic landmarks, and opportunities for Scout to thrive in elite schools away from Port Charles' endless drama. This potential move adds layers of complexity, as it forces characters to confront the impermanence of their current lives, weaving in subplots of personal growth and the sacrifices parents make for their children's futures. As the week progresses, viewers will be glued to their screens, pondering how this declaration ripples through relationships, potentially reigniting old flames or sparking new conflicts in the ever-evolving dynamics of love and loyalty. Finally, the third key moment revolves around Alexis Davis's fierce determination to anchor her granddaughter, our Scout in Port Charles, especially in the wake of Sam McCall's heartbreaking death that left a void in the family. Like a storm-ravaged harbor, Alexis, with her sharp legal mind honed from years as a formidable attorney and editor, begins the week deep in contemplation, strategizing a clever legal maneuver to prevent Drew from whisking Scout away to D.C. This isn't just about geography, it's a battle for legacy and connection. as Alexis envisions Scout growing up surrounded by the familiar faces and places that shaped her own daughters, from the bustling docks of the harbor to the cozy corners of the local coffee shops, where family stories are shared over steaming cups. Drew's repeated threats to relocate have escalated, particularly now that his ties to Willow seem irreparably severed, leaving him untethered and ready to embrace a fresh start in the political epicenter of DC, where he might pursue new business ventures or even delve into advocacy work tied to his past. As a prisoner of war, the tension builds as Alexis weighs options like petitioning for grandparental rights or highlighting Scout's emotional ties to her extended family, drawing on real-world legal precedents that emphasize stability for children in grief. By Thursday, the spotlight shifts to Molly Lansing Davis, Alexis's daughter and a rising star in the district attorney's office, who steps into reason with Drew. Molly, blending her professional poise with personal empathy, might appeal to his sense of fairness, recounting anecdotes of Scout's joyful playdates with her cousins or the comfort she finds in Port Charles community events, like the annual Nurses' Ball that honors resilience. This intervention could lead to heated exchanges, exploring themes of custody battles, grief's lingering impact, and the delicate balance between moving forward and holding onto roots. As the week wraps up, the outcome hangs in the balance, promising emotional fireworks that underscore the soap's core of family drama and unbreakable bonds. Next, we will explore the exciting buzz surrounding Kelly Monaco's potential comeback to the show as the beloved Sam McCall, stirring up waves of speculation among devoted fans and tying into the ongoing drama in Port Charles. As whispers of her return gain momentum, let's delve into the timeline of events that have ignited these rumors, from a stalled podcast project to the lingering impact of Sam's tragic on-screen demise, all while examining how her character's legacy continues to influence the current storylines, filled with family conflicts and unresolved tensions. It all kicked off back in March when Kelly Monaco, the veteran actress who's graced our screens as Sam McCall for an impressive 21 years, on ABC's General Hospital, excitedly announced her venture into the podcasting world. Teaming up with her close friend and former Playboy playmate Shanna Moakler, the duo planned to launch Bad Bunnies, a no-holds-barred show promising juicy tell-all stories, behind-the-scenes Hollywood anecdotes, and candid discussions on everything from celebrity scandals to personal triumphs over adversity. Imagine episodes diving into the glitz and grit of showbiz life, with Monaco potentially sharing tales from her soap opera days, including the highs of award-winning performances and the lows of intense filming schedules that often blurred the lines between fiction and reality. The concept generated instant buzz, with fans envisioning it as a platform for Monaco to reveal untold stories about her iconic role, perhaps even touching on the creative decisions that shaped Sam's adventurous path as a private investigator with a penchant for danger and romance. However, as weeks turned into months without any launch date or promotional teasers, curiosity mounted, leaving followers wondering if scheduling conflicts or creative differences had derailed the project. Before it even hopped off the ground, eager for answers, the dedicated team at ABC General Hospital blog took proactive steps to uncover the status of Bad Bunnies, reaching out directly through social media channels that have become vital lifelines for fan-creator interactions in the digital age. Specifically, they left a polite yet probing comment on one of Shanna Moakler's recent Instagram posts, inquiring about any updates on the podcast's debut and expressing the collective anticipation from the online community. This move highlighted the passionate engagement of soap opera enthusiasts, who often form tight-knit groups on platforms like Twitter and Reddit to dissect episodes, predict plot twists, and rally for their favorite stars' comebacks. To everyone's surprise and delight, Moakler responded with gracious candor, confirming that Kelly Monaco was unfortunately no longer able to commit to co-hosting duties. She elaborated briefly on the shift, suggesting that Monaco's packed schedule had evolved in unexpected ways, perhaps alluding to new professional opportunities that demanded her full attention. This revelation didn't just quench the thirst for podcast news, it poured fuel on the fire of speculation, as fans began connecting dots to Monaco's storied history with General Hospital, wondering if her unavailability stemmed from a triumphant return to the soap that had defined much of her career. The timing of this update couldn't be more intriguing, as it immediately sparked a flurry of rumors about Monaco reprising her role as Sam McCall, the fierce and multifaceted character whose death last October in a chilling Halloween episode left an indelible mark on the show's narrative landscape. It's been roughly 10 months since that gut-wrenching farewell, where Sam met her untimely end in a plot twist involving a perilous organ donation storyline that intertwined medical drama with emotional farewells, evoking real-world themes of sacrifice and loss. Fans weren't the only ones reeling. The Port Charles community has kept Sam's spirit alive through poignant remembrances, with her absence creating ripples that affect everything from romantic entanglements to family legacies. In recent weeks, the mentions of Sam have surged noticeably, almost as if the writers are laying subtle groundwork for a dramatic resurrection, a trope that's no stranger to the soap genre, with its history of characters defying death through twins, lookalikes, or miraculous recoveries. For instance, Jason Morgan has been a pillar of support for their son Danny, often invoking Sam's memory to offer guidance during tough moments, sharing stories of her bravery that inspire the young boy to navigate his own challenges with similar resilience. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis and her daughters Christina and Molly frequently reminisce about their lost Davis girl, bonding over shared grief and heartfelt scenes that underscore the enduring strength of sisterhood amid tragedy. Adding another layer to the intrigue, Dante Falconeri finds himself reflecting on Sam's impact more often, perhaps during quiet evenings at home where he pores over old photos or discusses her influence on his investigative work, drawing parallels to her own detective prowess that once made her a formidable force in Port Charles. Even Alexis's growing concern for her granddaughter Scout ties back to Sam's final wishes, as Drew Kane's apparent disregard for them fuels ongoing disputes. Drew, portrayed as a man torn between past loyalties and future ambitions, persists in his plans to relocate Scout to Washington, D.C., envisioning a life there amid the city's iconic monuments and thriving cultural scene, where Scout could attend prestigious academies and escape the shadows of Port Charles' constant upheavals. This decision clashes directly with Sam's expressed desires for her daughter's stability, creating a powder keg of tension that has characters like Alexis scrambling for solutions, including enlisting Jason's help to intervene through persuasive talks or legal avenues that highlight the importance of familial roots in a child's upbringing. As these plot threads converge, the speculation reaches a fever pitch. What if Sam herself makes a shocking return to thwart Drew's relocation scheme, stepping back into the fray with her signature blend of determination and wit? Could this be the real reason Monaco stepped away from the Bad Bunnies podcast, prioritizing a high-profile comeback over spilling tea in audio form? Fans are abuzz with theories, some suggesting that ABC General Hospital executives recognized the backlash from Sam's death marked by petitions and social media campaigns demanding her revival and extended an olive branch by offering Monaco her role back, effectively mending any behind-the-scenes rifts. Perhaps the network remedied the situation quietly, avoiding public drama by negotiating a deal that brings Sam back from the brink, maybe through a storyline involving a secret survival plot or a doppelganger twist that ties into the show's rich history of espionage and identity swaps. If true, this could signal a fresh era for the character, allowing Monaco to explore new dimensions of Sam's personality, from reclaiming her place in the Davis family to reigniting old flames in unexpected ways. In wrapping up, the rumors of Kelly Monaco's return as Sam McCall represent a tantalizing possibility that could revitalize General Hospital's dynamics, blending nostalgia with innovative storytelling to keep viewers hooked. Whether it's the podcast pivot or the increased on-screen nods to Sam, all signs point to potential fireworks ahead. Next, we will uncover the electrifying buzz around Erika Slezak's highly anticipated entrance into the world of Port Charles, where the soap opera legend from One Life to Live is set to make waves in a secretive new role that has everyone guessing and theorizing non-stop. With her debut slated for September following the exciting announcement on August 1, 2025, from her dedicated fan club, Slezak won't be reprising her iconic Vicky Lord character, but instead stepping into a fresh persona that's already sparking wild speculation about deep ties to the Quartermain dynasty, potentially upending family hierarchies and unleashing long-buried secrets. In the heart of General Hospital's most storied clan, the online world is ablaze with chatter ever since the news broke, as fans dissect every clue pointing to Slezak, possibly portraying Monica Quartermain's enigmatic long-lost sister, a twist that could weave intricate new threads into the fabric of Port Charles' elite family. This rumor gained traction through whispers of a mysterious letter unearthed by the sharp-witted attorney Marty Gray, perhaps a faded document hidden in an antique desk drawer during one of his routine estate reviews. hinting at forgotten bloodlines and concealed adoptions from decades past. Without any official word from the show's producers, the air is thick with possibilities. Slezak's character emerge as a formidable force, ready to redefine the Quartermaine legacy, maybe by claiming a share of the sprawling estate that includes the opulent mansion, with its grand ballrooms and hidden passages. Or will she introduce an entirely unforeseen element, like a distant relative with her own agenda tied to international intrigue? From Slezak's soap roots, enthusiasts are piecing together fan art and forum threads, imagining her rival in a dramatic scene at the Quartermaine gates, suitcase in hand, ready to challenge the status quo and inject fresh energy into storylines that have simmered with inheritance battles and power plays for years, fueling the fire even more. Slezak's casting has ignited a storm of predictions across social media platforms, where some insiders speculate her role as Monica's sibling could directly contest the family's vast holdings, especially poignant given Monica's waning health. In the wake of actress Leslie Charleston's real-life passing in January of this year, which left a profound void in the show's emotional core, picture a character who arrives with old photographs and DNA evidence, stirring up questions about the Quartermaine fortune amassed through generations of business acumen and occasional shady dealings, potentially threatening to redistribute assets like the ELQ Corporation stocks or the prized family heirlooms passed down from Alan and Edward. Yet, opinions among the fanbase remain divided, with some envisioning her as a benevolent figure offering support during Monica's vulnerable moments, perhaps sharing tales of their shared childhood in a quaint orphanage, before diverging paths led one to medical prominence and the other to unknown adventures abroad. Others foresee a more antagonistic arc, where Slezak's mystery woman clashes with the indomitable Tracy Quartermaine, setting the stage for epic verbal sparring matches over afternoon teas turned tense confrontations in the mansion's sunlit parlor, all while the lack of confirmation keeps the suspense at a boiling point and promises a transformative shake-up that could rival the show's most memorable family revelations. Drawing parallels to past bombshells in the Quartermaine saga only heightens the anticipation, reminding us of the chaos when Austin Gatlin Holt burst onto the scene with claims of lineage, navigating a labyrinth of paternity tests and heated denials that ultimately confirmed his place in the family tree, much like a puzzle piece finally snapping into position. More recently, young Giovanni Joe Palmieri discovered his own Quartermaine connections without much resistance, his revelation unfolding smoothly during a heartfelt family gathering, perhaps over a holiday dinner where secrets spilled like fine wine, integrating him seamlessly into the fold without the fireworks of opposition. These precedents suggest that Slezak's character might face a rockier road, especially if she's positioned as a sister aiming to stake her claim, forcing the Quartermaines to brace for a tidal wave of disruption that could expose vulnerabilities in their tightly knit, but often fractured unit. From inheritance disputes to rediscovered letters that peel back layers of history, involving distant relatives and forgotten alliances, as the Quartermaine family steels itself for this impending rival. The whispers of a sisterly assertion on Monica's enduring legacy are stirring up palpable tension, positioning the newcomer as a potential catalyst for upheaval that echoes through the mansion's echoing halls. Envision her going head-to-head with Tracy, the family's fierce guardian known for her razor-sharp wit and unyielding protectiveness, in scenes that might involve legal battles in wood-paneled courtrooms or emotional confrontations amid the estate's manicured gardens, where Tracy rallies her kin to safeguard their heritage against this outsider's advances. Such a feud could delve into Monica's backstory as an orphan nurtured by the compassionate Dr. Gail Baldwin, unearthing tales of resilience and hidden heartaches from her youth in a modest foster home, perhaps revealing shared mementos like a locket or diary that binds the sisters across time. Fans are already buzzing about whether Slezak's role will fulfill these sisterly expectations, complete with tearful reunions and betrayals, or pivot to a wild-card identity, maybe a cunning imposter with ties to old enemies like the Casadinis, ready to exploit the family's grief for personal gain and keep Port Charles on high alert. With Slezak's debut on the horizon, ready to electrify the daytime drama next month, the unverified rumor of her as Monica's sister continues to fan the flames of excitement, leaving viewers pondering if she'll boldly seize a piece of the Quartermaine pie, clashing fiercely with Tracy in a bid for recognition, or deliver a curveball that maintains the element of surprise for both the characters and their devoted audience. Enthusiasts are hyped for a pivotal shift that might see Tracy mourning yet another loss, while fiercely defending the mansion's legacy, perhaps enlisting allies like Michael or Ned to fortify their defenses against this familial intruder. At the same time, questions linger about the toll of such a feud, especially following recent departures that have thinned the Quartermain ranks, wondering how many members will remain resilient if internal strife erupts anew, testing bonds forged in the fires of past scandals and triumphs. In essence, Erika Slezak's mysterious addition to General Hospital stands poised to deliver a masterclass in soap opera intrigue, blending nostalgia for her storied career with innovative twists that could forever alter the Quartermain narrative. As September approaches, keep your eyes peeled for more clues, and share your wildest theories in the comments below. Will she be the long-lost sister we've all been waiting for, or something even more astonishing? Stay connected with us for all the latest spoilers, because in Port Charles, family secrets have a way of exploding into unforgettable drama.